Giving back more than you take out to support a thriving, sustainable, economically viable rural area. The aim of the Landmarc workshops was to discuss how this can be achieved. Speakers at the sessions challenged the audience to consider a radical level of change based on reality, not rhetoric.
What we're trying to do is to lay down the challenge to groups here and elsewhere around the country, is to say, let's separate the process of working out how from where we're trying to get to, and then say, what would it look like if we ended up trying to create an environment that was good for nature forever?
The challenges of transport, housing, business development and connectivity were all discussed.
The countryside is part of our national wealth, so we have to use it. It's not a zoo. We also have to protect it for centuries, and therefore the way to do that is for that money that's made out of it, a proportion of that, to come back into it to sustain it for centuries, for our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren.
We've had 13 years of big government, and financially we can't afford to carry on, and rural areas aren't thriving, so we need a different solution. And I strongly believe that private sector organisations must be part of that solution.
Landmarc are creating rural work hubs, making their office space available for people in the community to use.
Very often you're isolated, perhaps running a small little business, perhaps yourself on a kitchen table. You know, if you go down to the local site, you've got someone that knows about health and safety, or knows about the environment, or knows how to put a tender together. It's that kind of information that makes it less scary for them and makes it help it to kind of help hold the hand through the whole process, really.
These facilities could also be used to help link communities.
Particularly for villages where they don't have fast connectivity. The rural work hub would have that. I travel quite a long distance to work. If I had a rural work hub close to me, or could use it, I could cycle to work instead of taking the car all the time.
People can actually link up together, share ideas, and have that conversation you might otherwise have by the coffee machine or the copier, and have that conversation somewhere else and link up with people that might be doing something completely different.
The message to the workshop audience: good ideas turned into clear projects. Brains first, then hard work.